Hey.
You get to see me and Larry right off the bat.
I love it. Let's go.
Coach,
Love it.
have you made a decision about a lot of talk about Brandon Streeter being promoted to co-offensive coordinator? Have you made a decision about that?
Tony will be the coordinator. Probably will move some duties and probably change a few titles within our staff. But Tony will be the offensive coordinator, and Brandon has done an awesome job as well. Probably be more the pass game coordinator, and probably move his recruiting coordinator title over to another guy on the staff. So, we got a good plan for all that stuff. Got a great group of people here, and I'm excited about being able to, it'll all settle out once we kind of finish this thing, and we'll get Jeff and Brad back next week, and Kyle Richards has done an awesome job, kind of stepping in for Brad there to fill that role and help us navigate. Brad's role is critical. He does a lot of stuff here, especially in the recruiting process, and Kyle's got a great feel for all of that, so he's done a great job. And so we'll get those guys back, and they'll finish out the season with us. And then whenever we're done, whenever that is, hopefully it's January the 14th. That'd be ideal. But whenever the time is, we'll be excited about settling the staff out and some opportunity from other people. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Is there a chance that Kyle can take over Brad's role full time?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's what I hope happens. He's got, it's a hard job. It's a job you have to have been a coach to be able to do. And so we'll like I said, we got to go through the processes and all that stuff, and nobody's done yet, so we got to finish up the season, and once all that stuff's done, we'll get everything settled out on the rest of the staff.
Dabo saw Brady working with the tight end today. Any word yet on when he's going to be eligible?
I'm assuming that he's going to be good to go. So, but I hadn't got I've been gone literally. I mean, it feels like we played the ACC championship 2 weeks ago. It hasn't even been a week. It's been a blur since Saturday night, that's for sure. But we were in staff meetings most of the morning, and then I've spent all up until our team meeting with some of our prep stuff, working on all of our travel and itineraries and practice planning, some of those things that we needed to get done with our advanced team that went out to Arizona. That it's the first time we've been together. So I haven't not met with Dan Radakovich about it or not, but my hope is that he'll be ready to go. But we're gonna practice as if he is.
Would that be just like he's waiting on something from the NCAA or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know what the reinstatement process is. That's out of my lane, but I know there's a process there. So we'll go as if he is, and hopefully we'll know here for sure in another day or so.
How difficult is it to be game ready, especially at that position, when you've just been on the scout team all year?
Yeah, I mean it's a different deal when it's live bullets, and the intensity is a different level. But it's not like he hasn't been playing football all year. He's been practicing every single day, and he's been getting grinded up by Venables every day. 1 million reps. They go really fast over there on the Scout O. So he's in great shape, and he's done all the individual. He's caught 1 million balls, and so it's not like he's just been standing over and now he's running out on the field. That would be a different deal. He's been playing football all fall, but still, it's still a little different when you jump in there live. But we've worked him all fall in some good on good here and there, just getting him a few reps. But it's good to have him back out there.
Going back to recruiting coordinators, does that have to be one of the 10 full-time guys?
Well, we always have one. I think it's important to have one of the coaches designated, to be kind of that main liaison with the head of recruiting. Sorrells runs our recruiting, and so you need somebody that's that liaison, planning and staffing and staff planning and all that type of stuff, and just that connection to the coaching staff. So it's important to always have that.
Practice, they look pretty loose and spirited today.
Yeah, it's been, as Coach Batson said, it was a great week. I mean, we've been gone all week. Got back late last night, and they had a great week in the weight room. They weren't required to be in here. We gave them off, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and just wanted them to get like 2 30-minute sessions in any time during the week. And man, they were in here a bunch, and he was very encouraged with just their. He said it was almost like an off season the way they came in this week. So it was a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and so I think we're off to a good start. Today just is about getting back out on the field and knocking the rust off a little bit. It doesn't take long to get a little rusty. 4 days of not running around and running your offense or defense. So get them back in there, get some of the installation going, and get started. We've always had 3 weeks to get ready, and this year you got 2 weeks. Play 2 weeks from tomorrow. So it's a whole different calendar. It's a very compressed time, but it's the same for everybody. Everybody's got the exact same schedule. So we got a good plan, and as always, for us, I mean, we believe in how we get ready. It's kind of back to the basics, with some fundamentals and technique of what you do. It's working on Clemson, and then it's installation, working on Ohio State. And then it's player development. We take time, just like today. We'll take time every day to kind of work on what we call our JV this time of year, and just give them some attention, give them some coaching, give them some work where everybody's kind of out of the way, and take advantage of the practices that we do get to just coach those guys and hopefully kind of spur their growth along a little bit in their development. So hopefully, build a little confidence in those guys coming out of the season. This guy's been a scout team and all that, so it's always fun time. So we'll balance all that out, and again, we've got a good plan. We'll go through Wednesday and give them off a couple days, and then we'll be back in here on the 22nd. We'll light workout, practice, meetings, and then make the long trip out there and try to get out there and get situated, and then have a full week of prep out there as well. So we're excited about it. It's going to be fun.
Part of that compression is the recruiting with the early signing period next week. How difficult has that made the
Well, it's you just do the best you can, but at the end of the day, it's first world problems. I'm glad we have the problem. I mean, I'm glad we weren't able to go out last week because we were in a championship game. So it just is what it is. You just tell the recruits, hey, the only reason we're not there is we're playing in a championship game, and we're trying to win this game. You guys understand that. And then all the mid-years, there's no way to get everywhere. So I'll get everywhere. I'll see everybody. I saw a few this week, but I'll get everywhere, by January, into January. I might be going to see some parents because their son's already here, because there's so many, you have so many mid-years potentially, and just kind of the way last year we had 17 mid-years, and this year we'll probably have, 15, 16 or so mid-years, and so, I'll go by and go to schools and see their parents, and they'll be here grinding already. So that's a little unique, a little different, but it is what it is. In the past we've always had 2 weeks to go recruit. And this year we've had just a few days, literally a few days.
Are there any guys on the current staff, whether analysts or grad assistants or whatever, who are in the mix to maybe join Jeff?
Oh, I don't know. Jeff will work all that stuff out. Hopefully there will be some opportunity for some young guys to get a chance with him, but he's got to figure that out. I'll let him figure that out. If he wants my opinion, I'll give it to him. But he's going to be the head coach in South Florida. He'll have to start making those decisions, and like I said, I'll help him as much as I can. But he'll through signing day next Wednesday, he'll be the head coach of South Florida, and then when he gets back here, I don't know, Thursday, I guess it'll be orange and purple and Clemson all the way through, and I'm excited about that, and he's excited about it too. We all want to finish the right way, and Jeff's passionate about Clemson and his players and the relationships here, and so is Brad. So it'll be a lot of fun to be able to finish this thing out with those guys. and help him as much as we can. But I don't think he's in any type of hurry to finalize things. I'm sure he's had conversations and stuff, but there's a lot to happen between now and whenever. The good news is the dead period is all the way till January the 16th, I believe. So it's not like anybody can come on your campus or anything after Sunday night. It's dead. So everybody can focus on what we need to do and not have to worry about recruiting and things like that.
You said last night you were looking forward on getting your hands on those wide receivers with Jeff being gone. Was it as much fun as you thought it'd be?
Oh yeah, and I've been with them all year, because we were. I had Hot Rod over the running back, so I pretty much have worked with him every day. It's good to be able to see Grish kind of have his first day out there with a whistle. He's never had a whistle at practice since he's been here, so first time to see him out there with a whistle and having some fun with those guys. But yeah, everybody's excited, and we'll hold the fort down till Jeff gets back next week.
Anybody else?
Oh, I have one real fast. I know you spent a little bit of time with Phil last night. I know you talked a little bit about him, but when he got the interim job, did you give him any advice in 2016? Given the
No, I don't usually just call people and give them advice. But he's done it. He didn't need any advice from me. He's done a great job, and I'm a fan. I like how he ends all of his conversations with "Go Tigers." So kind of share that sentiment with him. It was fun. I really haven't spent much time with him until yesterday. I've met him a couple of times, different situations, a couple of times on the road. But he's a super nice guy. Just a really nice guy. I have a great appreciation for what he's done and how hard it is to do, and I love his passion. He's a passionate coach, and you just know he loves his guys and he loves where he's at, and so all those things translate and resonate into the program. So he's been a lot of fun to follow.
David, what did you see out of Tyler to elevate him to this position that he's in?
His whole life. I've known him his whole life. I coached him. He's interviewed with me for 22 years. I don't know however long I've known him. So 22 years of interviewing, and he's just a special young, especially he's 31 or whatever. But it's what we do. We develop and develop your staff just like you develop your players, and it's just a great opportunity. But he's same things he brought to the table as a player, he'll bring to the table as a coach. He's tough, he's gritty, he's smart, he's a winner. What's that? Who, Tyler? Oh no. Like I say, we got to go through a process, and we're not even done yet. We got to, Jeff's our receiver coach right now. We got to finish out the season, and then we'll figure all that stuff out down the road. We're just trying to find a way to beat Ohio State.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.